Alright, and welcome back everyone to Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks. See, I got it that time. And we are continuing. So we just got the Mark IIs finished up. They're amended. The designs are good to go. We can start production on them, which we are going to start production on them right now. So let's go ahead and get some of the Mark II heavies going. So the advantage of the Mark II over the Mark I is that this is just going to overall have better performance. Now, we need to improve the combat capability of these tanks now. So that's our next major goal, is improving combat capability. But we do need to get our next series of tanks, the Whippets, going. So we're going to need to finish up this track and this engine before we can get those started. Once we have those started, we're looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and get that rolling. So we finish up that research. Now we come back over to mobility. We get this engine researched, and then we can start focusing in on the firepower side of things. So with firepower, basically just everything is an upgrade. Like just like with everything else, but it is literally a case of, like, if you can fit it, you put it on. It's just the simple fact. You put it on no matter what. It's just better to have that bigger stuff. Now, there are some designs that you're just not going to be able to fit certain things on no matter what. So it's just one of those things you're going to have to deal with. But it is what it is. So go ahead and get these machine guns. I don't know if these machine guns are better than ours or what we can get eventually through the tech line, but we'll see. All right, so we have researched everything for the A7V. So we're actually going to go ahead and get an A7V design going. So what makes the A7V great is that there's a lot of countries that are going to be demanding a tank like this. This also fits the Nest Buster very well. This is a 200 horsepower motor. Oh my lord. This is a big boy motor. Interesting. I wonder... is there any improvements we can make to this motor? Hold on. So... So that was just a straight up. So the radiator, the panel radiator is just a straight upgrade over this. Then with this, road speed increase, cross country speed increase. Like we're losing some repairability, but the heavy box transmission is definitely an improvement over this, the manual transmission. But I want to see, can I not swap this out? Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. Alright, so I want to see what we can get with this. So that, keep that, and then we're getting, what's our operational range right now? 4? So our agility is 7. Okay. All right, hold on. Let's do a comparison. So we're losing out on half of our agility. We're losing out on a little bit of road speed, a little bit of cross-country speed. We're staying the same on all the obstacle stuff, and we have the same operational range. However, we're losing some weight. We're gaining a lot of repairability. You know what? We're gonna research this, and we're gonna see what we can come up with. I actually want to see if I can fit this in a design. A Mark 1 design. So real quick, no, I cannot. So no, I cannot fit that motor in there. That's unfortunate, but want to see what we can get out of a design. All right, we need more material to come in. This time we should probably order from Asia because we need a lot of these. So we'll go ahead and order those in. All right, let's go ahead and just see what we can get out of this. So it's a little slower, but we're getting a lot of repairability on the power unit there. So we're just really losing the agility. I think the repairability is worth it. I do believe in my hearts of hearts that the repairability is worth it. Because repairability is a big thing. It is a very big thing in this game. So then, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Okay, so the question is this machine gun better than our machine gun? Oh my lord, it is a straight upgrade. So this is a much better machine gun than what we're currently fielding. So that's actually pretty nice. That means that we've gotten a good machine gun overall. So okay. Operation range is low, but to be expected. Most of the time, the operation range is gonna suck on these tanks. So it's just something you gotta kind of contend with. Now these crews can be absolutely massive. So we need to figure out the best way to mitigate the problems. So if we go a single loader mechanic, so no matter what, we kind of have to go to 9 people to get anywhere close to decent stats across the board, which, honestly speaking, it has a max of 15. So it's like 9 people. That's not too bad. Yeah, I think our new nest buster is going to be a thing. We're going to give it that good old British green, and then we're going to call this the A1 Yeah, we'll just call it the A1V. And then this tank might actually be better than our Mark II heavies. Like, don't really know, but we'll see. We'll see. It's coming in lighter than both of them. It's or not lighter than the female, but it's lighter than the Mark II heavy, and it is costing less overall. And we'll see what the stats are looking like when we finish it up. We'll have to do a side-by-side comparison. 20 tanks, you say? So the Mark II Heavy is just going to be a very, very heavy upgrade over what the military is currently using with the Mark I Heavy. So this is definitely a good thing for us, and we'll go ahead and sell as many as we can. As you guys can see, the mobility is the only thing we're taking a hit on, and we're only taking a slight hit on it. Otherwise, we're great across the board, which is awesome. All right, and then did I queue up? How many? Okay, so I queued up the 30 we need. Awesome. Very, very nice. They accepted our offer. Awesome. Which means as soon as these tanks finish production, we are looking very good. Now, let's go ahead and buy in more material. North America's prices are actually not bad at all. Okay, I need to remember that because that's going to help us a lot, actually. There we go. Alright, and we ship out these tanks. Actually go ahead and get another production of these bad boys. Go with another 30. Again, we haven't had a contract. Oh, France wants tanks. Well, hey bud, I'm producing 30 tanks right now. Now, unfortunately, we're going to kind of get gypped on the money a little bit. But I kind of just expect it at this point in time, especially with the French. So hopefully they decide to buy the Mark II. We'll see. I am charging a little extra. The A1V has finished. Let's get that onto the proving grounds. 72. Oh, I was about to say, I was like 72 days. What? The French have accepted. Alright, and the A1 has finished. Let's go ahead and amend its issues and see where we stand. Alright, so in comparison to the Mark II Heavy, as you can see overall, the overall crew stats are pretty solid across the board. The only thing we're really lacking with the A1 here is crew comfort, but crew awareness and crew aiming are incredibly high with this tank. Overall mobility stats are much better. Wow, the A1 is just it's looking like a very solid upgrade overall. This is impressive. And then in the case of this stuff here, yeah, it's got some repairability faults, or reliability and repairability faults versus the Mark II, but overall, like this tank right here is going to perform well in the market. And this, like the nest buster tanks that the French want, this is going to fill that role a lot better than the Mark II heavy. So that's good. We like that. We like that a lot. So it's very nice, very nice. 2 Battalion has its tanks. Very nice. Let's go ahead and order in more material. We're looking good everywhere else other than the iron side of things, basically. So let's go ahead and order in 40,000 iron, and then 10,000 medium carbon steel. Let's order that in. Where are we at so far here? Oh, we're going to be hitting 50K here soon. That's good. Oh, research. Okay. So now we can start working. Now that we've got this stuff finished up, we can start working on the firepower side of things. So let's go ahead and start working on firepower. And then we're also going to go ahead and design the Whippets. Now, the cool part about the Whippets. First, we're going to go ahead and see what... Actually, you know what? Remove that for a second. Let's go to engineering. Let's do this from the top. So what do we get from the Whippet in its current form? I want to see what we get from the German rivets. Okay. I don't think we want to put this on. I think agility is going to be something incredibly important to these tanks. So we will go ahead and leave that off. All right, so and again, oh yeah, I meant to look at crew safety. Crew safety of 13. Oh yeah, we're sacrificing basically all of our crew comfort. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually go with the German rivets. We'll go with the German rivets for this bad boy. I think it's a good nice balance on this. So we'll go ahead and assign that, and then we'll go ahead and get rid of this. Oh, and guess technically we should go ahead and do the other components as well. Oh, damn it. I did that again. I want to create a new one. All right. And then let's this would give it insane road speed, but it destroys the repairability. Alright, I want to do a comparison. Well, the step height is completely gone, basically. Speed-wise, it's much faster. So you know what? We'll just go with the V1s. I think the V1 will just be the overall better choice. Well, actually, so cross-country speed affects deployment and reconnaissance phases. And then step height is recon phase. You know what? I think we're gonna go with this improved version because I would like my tanks to be my cavalry tank to be a little faster. So we're gonna go with this improved version. Wrong button. There we go. All right. All right. That's engineered. Assign, and then let's actually look at this as well. Stats are actually really good across the board on this, so we'll just use it. And then of course we have these new improved machine guns, which are going to hit really hard compared to our other machine guns, which is good. And then research-wise, we still have some time left on firepower. We have 40 days on armor-piercing rounds. So our goal is to get all of this stuff put together so we can really up the firepower of all of our tanks. Because once we get that, the Mark IIIs will become a reality. They want a fusillade tank. All right, so this is where the A1 comes into scope, because the A1 is just a huge honker of a tank, and this right here is definitely We're going to make some money off of this bad boy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to sell them 30. We're going to max out the cash. We're guaranteed to get this. Like, this tank is definitely a good... It's always good to have that good, solid buy. And they want it. Very nice. And then production. A1, 30, 65 days. Very nice. Ship out the tanks for the French. Alright, and then we can design our Whippets. Whippet. Whippet good. Alright, so then we come in here, do that, do that, do that. We're going to put our better machine guns all over this thing. Alright, so operational range suffering, unfortunately. It's due to just wait. Get that. Commander. Gunner. Gunner. Okay, so how are we going to do this? So if we turn the driver into a mechanic, the commander into a gunner, we can then sub out for a mechanic. And I think that is probably the best we're going to be able to do. Whippet. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best we're going to be able to do. So overall she's looking pretty good. Her firepower is going to be much higher than if we were to put the Lewis guns in here. So we're definitely happy with those machine guns. And then again, you know, just with how few crew this thing can have anyways, there's no way we're going to be able to have all of the stats that we want, but it is what it is. Crew safety is still pretty high. Crew comfort's still pretty high, which is good. And then overall, I think our overall setup here. And then we'll call this actually the Whippet Mark 1. Because we might do an improved version of the Whippet at some point in time. Who knows? So we'll go ahead and save this. Then we'll assign our design bureau onto it so we can start getting these produced. Two Battalion has received its tanks. Very nice. I hope the French will be happy. Our tanks are currently deployed in Angola. Unfortunately, it would seem that the Portuguese are kicking the shits out of the Brits, which is kind of sad. Production-wise, let's go ahead and order in some stuff from North America. So let's go ahead and order in 20k of these guys. Let's order in 40k of these guys. 30k of these guys. There we go. Yep, there we go. Alright, the Whippet Mark 1 has finished. Let's go ahead and send her off to the proving grounds. Alright, and research-wise, let's go ahead and get the new tracer ammunition. Actually, I want to look at this real quick. Firepower-wise, these are definitely an improvement. but I don't think they're as good. Actually, I don't think we start getting... I don't think we start getting a better machine gun until we get up here, and even then, I think the Vickers Mark 1... Yeah, I think the Vickers Mark 1 is the only thing that surpasses the MG that we have. What is it? The MG-18 or something like that? Hold on. Design. The, Oh, the Machine Gewehr, 1908. So, the MG, how would they classify that? Would it just be the MG08? I guess, maybe? Whatever. Alright. Whippet tank has finished. Let's go over to the design bureau. No, not that. Keep doing it. Alright. Alright, and let's go ahead and amend all the problems with our Whippet. Overall, I think she's coming in pretty good. I think she's doing well. I think she will be quite a competent little tank. So then we can go ahead and continue doing our thing. But we will continue in the next video. So guys, I hope you are enjoying the series so far, and I will catch you next time. Love you all. Bye.